Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSPLP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
Hi, I came in. No, listening to Spirit Radio.
From Huntsville, Texas, hope lives here. Spirit 94.3.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
We're just going wherever we need to go this morning. Whatever
I don't
that.
even hear myself.
Well, turn it up some, Toby Keith. Come on, Toby. Old Toby over here. Turn it up some.
Turn it up. There we go.
Yeah, that's you turned up some. Toby Keith over here, rocking out with it. I don't hear myself either. My ears are all clogged up. There we go.
You better now.
Yeah, we're better. We better be on our best behavior this morning.
Josh will be back whipping us into shape.
Well, Josh ain't here. We miss him, but we're going to have to be on our best behavior because we have a very nice young lady on the show today.
We do.
That's right.
And we're going to bring her on. See, right now, they're just a logo.
Yeah.
And you watch this in 3, 2, 1. There you are, Lois, right there. Hello, Lois. Lois, look, right that one right there, Lois. Hello.
Hey.
Look, you can see yourself now over there. Mm-hmm. And then we can even do this, Lois. See, we got all these new toys now. Look, there you are. Hi, Lois.
Oh, my gosh. Big and bold.
Top right is
That's
Lois. Right. Top, my dad used to say front and center. So Lois Stehlik joining us as we get started. Well, before we officially introduce Lois this morning, we are here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Do us a favor. Let us know you're out there this morning. You can text us at 936-339-0139. Our text line is always open, and we'd love to hear from you. We don't get many texts like we used to because we don't give away stuff anymore like we used to.
Yeah, I know the budget's a little tight.
Yeah, budget's non-existent right now. But you can text in to 936-339-0139. Just say hello, or you can comment in. We do get a lot of comments on our social media feed. You can always comment in and let us know that you are out there today. Underwriting support for Spirit Radio is made possible in part by Elliott's Jewelers, online at elliottjewelers.com, and also Guardian Defense, all things personal safety, their website, guardiandefensellc.com. Well, normally we come on and we kind of banter back and forth a little bit and just have some fun, but it's a special morning because we have Lois Stehlik joining us from Old Town Theater.
Yes, it is very good.
So
I can't wait to hear what she has to share.
Well, we wanted to get what Lois is doing out on the radio, and we can do that because the Old Town Theater is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. Mm-hmm. And Lois, before we dig into all the fun events, one of them that my kids probably need to go to, let us know what you have been up to. What's going on?
We have been so busy at the theater. So proud of it. Booking. We've got stuff going all the way through next April of next year. I've got stuff lined up. We just finished with a big one. We had Tracy Bird here, which was really huge.
Yeah.
He's the biggest one we've ever had so far. Actually, the most expensive. I don't know if I'd consider him the biggest, but he drew a big crowd, sold out fast. And so we just move on from there, looking for the next one.
How did the ventriloquist go?
That was, Darcy Lynn.
Yeah, that's her name.
She was the end of March, and when we first booked her, I was kind of skeptical, like, who's going to come watch this? I hope people come. Well, it sold out so fast, and we had so many people calling and wanting tickets, and we just couldn't. You can't put more than 367 people. That's all we have seats for. So we called them back and booked the second show, and it sold out as well.
Wow.
Shocked me. Absolutely shocked me.
Have y'all had like that before, that kind of a response for a show?
No, never.
Wow.
Never. And, it's just one girl up there with her little puppets. And so you're just kind of skeptical. It's like, I don't know. But it sold really well. But it was not just adults that came, which typically we usually have adults in the theater. But it was a lot of children. And a lot of them had their own puppets, like they are following her. Anyway, it was good.
Cool
And she
is
was
that?
very sweet. She did meet and greets for everybody on the stage. They all get to come up and have their picture taken with her. So
You know what's cool about Lois? Not only just because she's the awesome theater lady here in town. I don't know your moniker yet, Jason. We need to have a moniker for Lois. We don't have one yet.
that scares me.
Yeah, well, everyone has these names like the Hug of Huntsville, which is K, and the Handshake of Huntsville, and the Heart of Huntsville, but we haven't thought of one for you yet. So we'll think of that,
Oh,
Lois.
I'm scared now.
Nah, we'll come up with
Oh, it
Make
will,
it nice.
it will be G-rated.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Okay.
Good rated is what the G is. But I was just about to say, it's got to be cool for you because you have some pretty awesome contacts in your phone now.
Yeah, it is. It is nice. Sometimes, and it's like one of those things where my sister, if she gets a phone call and she doesn't recognize, she doesn't answer it. I answer every phone call because I never know who's going to be on the other end, especially if it says Nashville or New York. I'm pulling over,
Yeah.
seeing who it is.
Y'all had Craig Wayne Boyd on, too.
He
a while
actually
back.
comes in November.
That's
he
right. Yeah,
postponed,
yeah.
right.
Oh,
And he
okay.
was a voice winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How has that one been? Have y'all sold quite a bit for
We
that
have
show?
not sold really well, and that we hadn't really started pushing it yet. It's not till November 21st,
Okay.
and so I expect him to do well.
He, it was one of those. It was a weird one for him because I was rooting for him to win that.
All right.
I really wanted him. This was on The Voice, and he is such a dynamic country music singer, just
Mm-hmm.
great guy. But it's a weird kind of deal because you never really heard about him too much after The Voice.
Yeah.
But that's just his MO. He's kind of a low key type guy.
Right.
But I'm really excited. Bridget and I have been discussing that. We really want to go see him. So
Yeah.
that's going to be a great show coming up too. So.
Yeah.
And that's like, man, y'all have had American Talent winners and The Voice winners, and it's got to be exciting
Yeah.
having all these folks.
Yeah, it is. It's nice to get to know him and get to spend some one-on-one time with them. Sometimes it's not so nice.
Do you ever get to like go out to eat? Do they ask you
Yeah.
like, let's go to lunch, Lois?
No, they want to
And-
go to Target or something like that. They're on a bus. and
Yeah.
So they're just like, can you take me to Walmart?
What did you call that? Like the groupie? Is that what that's called? Or
Yeah,
the roadie?
roadies.
She does the roadie work.
So that's cool. Do you ever like walk into the Target with them and just kind of?
Yeah. I mean, if you need, Pam Tillis had to go to Target, so we took her.
That's cool. Just the things we take for granted,
Yeah.
Why don't y'all go to HEB? Let me tell you about something
Yeah,
else going on
exactly.
here.
I'll put you on the rotation for volunteers. Like when the Bellamy's come, they park their bus in front of the theater, and like they came from Fort Worth, so they got there like 6 a.m, parked their bus and slept, and then they needed rides back and forth to the hotel. So it's just a shuttle. You just finally you just give them your keys. Like, here, I can't do this all day.
Yeah.
Because it's 10 of them. I had to go back and forth to the hotel. It's like, I'm done.
And even though anywhere in Huntsville is like less than 10 minutes
Exactly.
with gas prices, it
Exactly.
10 minutes times 10 people both ways, all of a sudden you're 5 hours, 6 hours of driving, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Lois Stehlik is joining us this morning from Old Town Theater. Such a treat that we have here in our community. Not just a theater, but a treat that we have Lois. You do such great work here promoting so many wonderful events. And I used to be on the tourism board and chaired that board for a while. And it's important that we have the Old Town Theater because it brings people into Huntsville, downtown, from outside of the community. And y'all have a really awesome show coming up that I know you really wanted to promote this morning.
You'll see signs out around the community. It's the Puppy Pals show. They were actually on America's Got Talent. It's called Puppy Pals Live. And they go from school to school, elementary school, from school to school. But we booked them to come in this summer. They're coming on Sunday, June the 7th. It's a 4 o'clock matinee show. And our sponsors are Alpha Omega for this show. And it's a feel-good show where they teach. It's about these little mutts that were just thrown away, put in shelters, and they rescue these older dogs, and they teach them these little tricks, and they come out. And so it's a story for children about don't give up and hang in there. Life, you never know what's going to turn around, what's going to happen. And so it's just a real good, feel-good thing for kids. It's very interactive. It's going to be a lot of singing, a lot of dancing, a lot of clapping, very loud day, I'm sure. I've got some volunteers coming from Alpha Omega to help me with the 7 or 8 pups that I have coming. And when I booked them, I thought this would be fun. And then as closer I get and I read the contract, I was like, what did I get myself into?
Was there anything in there about scooping? What I'm talking about?
That's between him and them. That's not. Anyway,
Sorry to go down that rabbit hole, but I remember in our hometown, the parade, they would require that the horses had these devices behind them because
Yeah.
people didn't like to clean up the streets afterwards.
Yeah.
Or they had to run the street sweeper behind the parade.
Well, this is great, though. This is going to be
It's gonna
exciting.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a lot of kids coming. So it'll be a fun show. I'd like to give 2 tickets away.
Yes, we
You
can
can
do
figure
that.
out how to do that?
We can
Yeah.
do. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you do this right now? Because the Old Town Theater is a nonprofit, and we can absolutely promote what y'all are doing. We want to because it's a community event. Text in the keyword PUP. PUP. Is that okay?
That's
PUP.
perfect.
Text in the keyword PUP to 936-339-0139. Again, that keyword is PUP. And put in your name also. So text in PUP in your name. Jason, go ahead. I know you're wanting to do it. So,
Yeah.
no, the rule is if you're on the show, you can't do it. Now, tomorrow he could.
Oh, okay.
But text in the word PUP, P-U-P, to 936-339-0139 for your chance to win those tickets again to this great performance coming up on Sunday, June the 7th.
Right.
Going to be cool.
We also are in the Postcard Magazine has the coloring book.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
handing out. We actually have a picture in there, and they just color it and drop it in our mailbox slot right in front of the theater. We're doing 4 tickets for that, which that's like $160 worth of tickets.
Wow.
Wow.
So
How
get out there and get it colored.
Can I get a coloring book?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
We'll bring you one, Jason. So how I always like to ask Lois, because it's so neat to hear the backstory of how some of these shows get on to the theater. How did this one come about?
So this one, I'm fortunate enough to have friends in different, after doing this for 4 years now, I've got friends in different theaters throughout the community, throughout the state of Texas. And so somebody in, I believe it's New Bronzeville, has booked them. And these groups, you always get a better deal if you get like a weekend worth, if you can do it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And so they had put something out on a theater email, and I jumped on it really quick because usually Sundays are the hardest hardest days to get booked. And I'll jump on a Sunday anytime there's kids involved or elderly. If it's a gospel, if it's bluegrass, if it's something with children, we'll jump on a Sunday just like Darcy Lynn, because most theaters don't want them on Sundays, and so we'd stand a better chance of getting them. And so I jumped on a Sunday and got it right off the bat, and it just works out for us.
That seems like Sunday would be, is a really good day because, you go, a lot of families that get up to go
Right.
to church, and then there's that lull period in the afternoon. Now for us, it's usually the nap time.
Yeah.
Well, it's our Sunday nap time. We'll go out to eat and then we go home and take a nap. But if there's a great event or something going on, we like to get out a little bit on Sunday.
Yeah, so it starts at 4, doors open at 3. It would start at 4, and it's usually over around 5:30 or so you can get out and go to dinner. So we try to hit it right in the middle. But we seem to do really well for especially like elderly crowd, gospel shows and stuff like that.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Well, what else? I know there's not just that show. That's the big one. We want to
we've
push
got
that
a
show.
bunch,
But
yeah.
let us know a bit more what's happening.
So coming up in a couple of weeks, we have a comedian. It's a hypnotist, and it's a family friendly. He does different fairs and stuff like that. So it's just fun. Have people up there talking Chinese and dancing like chickens. It's just a lot of fun. Jason, come on. You
come
can
on,
do
man.
it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's so funny with that show, the balcony's filling up first. Usually the balcony's last to go. That's the one that's filling up because nobody wants to get close
Nobody
to the
wants
stage.
to. Nobody wants to get voluntold.
I know. I asked Brad the hypnotist, if we don't have any volunteers. He said it's never happened. He'll offer the weight loss or the stop smoking. He said he'll get people on stage. Don't worry about it. So it's like, ooh, I don't know. And I'm skeptical. I don't know if I could be hypnotized, but people I've talked to that have been were all skeptics as well. So I don't want to look at him when I talk to him, I'm afraid.
So they were, well, let me ask you this. They were skeptics and then like backstage, like, hey, here's $100. That don't happen?
No, they bring
Okay.
them all on front. Everything's done right in the front.
Okay. I wanted to make sure.
I
Because the
know.
circus was in town this weekend. It was a lot of fun. And I saw Samantha. I'm going to give away a secret. They did this little fake bow and arrow. And whenever they asked her to come up there, he handed her a pin, like really discreetly, and says, "Okay, whenever I do this, you." So
tricky.
Yeah, see, there's always something, Jason. I gave away a trick. Anyways, Lois, sorry, there's no tricks
I
with
could
this.
tell you some tricks that I've seen over the years.
Well, that'll be a fun one.
That will be a
Yeah.
fun one. We've sold that one really well. And then we have a gospel bluegrass, a country group from Louisiana called the Cox Family. They're coming in, and these people are the ones that write most of Alison Krauss's songs. Yeah, they've got their Grammy Award winner. So that's great. And then after that, we have 2 tributes. A Foreigner's Journey to Boston. That's a big sell. It's doing really well. It's all 3 groups locked in together, so that will be a good time. And then Simon and Garfunkel. It's called Forever Simon and Garfunkel. They're coming in from New York. And those are 2 really big ones. And then after that, Wayne Toops. We had to postpone Wayne Toops because of the ice storm on January 24th.
Wow.
And so Wayne Toops is coming in. But one of the big ones we have is Crystal Gale. If you're wanting to sit with someone, it's too late. You're going to have to sit by yourself. We've got some single seats left downstairs. It's sold really fast. I mean, it's been on the books 3 weeks and 4 days. and all I have is balcony left.
Wow.
So that's crazy how fast she sold.
Yeah. Do y'all bring out the VIP tables for every show too? Is that
The VIP tables stay there. So I have 8 tables of 4, so we have 32 seats. But normally, like especially bigger shows like Crystal Gale and Tracy Bird, will end up, people are like, can I have an extra chair? So we extra chair it to death until I'm running out of extra chairs.
Yeah.
I know what my fire code is, and so I don't go beyond that. But I think for Crystal Gale, I have 35 instead of 32 down there. So it gets a little snug.
You push it to the limit.
Yeah.
That's all right,
That's
though.
same with Puppy Pals, just sticking extra chairs here and there.
Yeah.
Stick some extra chairs.
Well, again, Lois Stehlik is here from Old Town Theater. You can find out about all of these shows, especially the one coming up, the one we're pushing today, Puppy Pals Live on Sunday, June the 7th. Another really awesome family-friendly event here in Huntsville.
Start the summer right.
Yeah, get it started right before all the VBSs kick off.
That's right.
And you can find out more information on the website, Old Town Theater. That's TheAtre.
The French way.
Yeah, theatre. Ooh, did that sound did that sound good, Jason? Theatre. Theater. Old Town Theater Huntsville.org, I believe, is the website. Correct, Lois? And that is where you can find out. Well, I know you've went over quite a few. Is there anything else in the pipeline that you're really excited about? No, I don't want to look too far in the future to throw people off.
I've got several that I'm in the works on, but I've got them booked all the way through next April right now. There's a local, Amy. Amy.
Yeah, Bobrook. Is she coming?
She's on the books for April 17th
Awesome.
of next year.
I've been telling her, you need to get with Lois and do a show over there.
We met up.
Yeah,
so that's
great.
That'll be good.
Is her husband coming with her?
Renee.
Awesome. Yeah.
And we've got Larry Gatlin. He's a big one that's coming up. And of course, the Bellamy's, we get them yearly. And if you don't, and the Bellamy's, it kills me because they sell out every single time. People see them year after year, but they're just old, tried and true.
Yeah, still going.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get you Frankie Avalon. Remember we talked about that last time?
Another one that I have that's really good I want to mention real quick is A&M Singing Cadets.
Yes, I've heard.
What?
They're
That's
staying,
so fun.
we're hosting them
Right.
here at the church for that,
Right.
and then they're going to be over there with you guys.
I got to find some A&M people to help feed them and help me with them that day. There's 60 to 70 little cadets coming.
Well,
and we're doing that one on a Sunday as well because I knew that would be a definitely family-friendly Sunday kind of show.
Well, I'm sitting here thinking right now we got a big A&M alum
I
at this
know.
pastor.
I need to get with them.
Jason Bay,
I
our
need to get
pastor.
with them.
And who else is big and
Moak.
part of it. Yeah, I was about to say Sam Moak. He's the president of that chapter here in
I need
Huntsville.
I was told about him the other day. I said I need to meet up. I know they have a meeting that they get together once a month.
Yeah,
or so.
they just had it. Yeah.
I'm fixing to have to barge in,
Yeah, there you go.
make myself known.
Well, a lot of events. Jason, have y'all had a chance to make it out to the theater?
No, I haven't made it
Text
to the theater
in, buddy.
yet.
I'm giving away 2 tickets to the pups.
I know. I'm going to text in as soon as the show's over.
Well, again, you can text in.
And
we
I'm
do
gonna
have those
color.
tickets. Yeah, we'll get you the coloring book.
I want the coloring book, man.
We do have those tickets this morning. We'd love to give them away. Again, 2 tickets to Puppy Pals Live, Sunday, June the 7th at 4 o'clock. The keyword is PUP, P-U-P.
Yeah, that's P-U-P.
P-U-P, along with your not the other word that the puppies do. To 936-339-0139. Again, that number 936-339-0139. Well, Lois, anything else? I appreciate you being here. I know you got a busy morning lined up doing. I wanted to highlight something else you're heavily involved in is CASA. And I know y'all got a busy morning today at CASA too.
Yeah, I have a Zoom for a court case I have coming up next week. So CASA's great. We have our bingo coming up in July. So be sure. I think all the tickets are sold, but find somebody that's got some. See what you can do. Come see us then. That's for sure.
Oh, it's a great organization, and Lois, we appreciate all that you're involved in and all that you do. So thank you. Well, real quick, do you have time for 5 quick trivia questions? We want to have a little game with you this morning. Can we do that?
I stink at this, but let's go.
All right, Jason. If you know the answer to, you can just give a nod. Okay, we don't have our buzzers because Josh isn't. See, you missed it. We have a producer now, but he's on a mission trip in New York.
Okay.
I mean, we can get the buzzer.
Well, yeah, we didn't plan ahead enough, but I'm gonna give you.
I brought the bell.
Yeah, 5 quick questions, Lois. Okay. On May, and a lot of it has to do with May the 19th. By the way, okay, it's one of those tough ones.
Had I known, I would have researched that in the car.
May the 19th. 1962. No, but
I was 1.
Marilyn Monroe famously sang "Happy Birthday" to which U.S. president?
I know.
You know this one?
I do.
You want me to give you the 4 multiple choices?
Yes, please.
Okay. Dwight Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, Richard Nixon, or Lyndon Johnson?
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy's the right answer, yeah. It became one of the most famous celebrity performances, by the way, of all time back in the
course.
day. Marilyn Monroe singing to JFK. Question 2, Lois. Which legendary rock guitarist and songwriter from The Who was born on May the 19th? I don't know this one.
I don't know this one either.
Eric Clapton, Pete Townshend, Jimmy Page, or Keith Richards. I only know one of those on that list.
And me, Eric, that's the only one I know.
Yeah, same here. You have any idea?
I won't say it's the Thompson guy.
It is. Yeah, it's Pete Townshend. I don't know who he is. I know The Who, but I don't know the people of them.
You don't know
I
who
just
the Who are?
guessed. It sounded like
He helped write some of The Who's biggest songs. I do know this, but he was really famous for his windmill guitar move. That was the guy that was
Spinner.
the windmill guitar guy. All right, question 3, Lois. You're doing pretty good, okay? Pretty good, Lois.
Not at all.
Which famous singer known for hits like Stay With Me was born on May the 19th? Was it A, Sam Smith, B, Ed Sheeran, C, Harry Styles, or D, Louis Capaldi? Any idea on this
Can you
one?
sing a little bit of it?
No, I cannot, unfortunately.
Why not?
Because I can't hum the tune.
you can't hum the tune.
No. What about you, Jason?
I don't have a clue.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna go with
Sam.
I'm gonna go,
Sam's the answer.
Is it?
Yeah, Sam's
Okay.
the. I can't. I can hear the song, but I can't hear the song. I know the song. I just can't. I would have to fire it up. All right, Lois, doing pretty good.
doing really good.
2 more questions, Lois, and then we'll let you go. Question 4: which performer, singer, actress, and style icon known for her bold look and music career was born on May the 19th? There's some hints in there, okay? I know the date's really hard, but there's some hints. Style, bold look, and music. Here she is. Was it A, Tina Turner, B, Grace Jones, C, Diana Ross, or D, Cher? They all have
I was
the
fixing to
flair.
say, I was thinking Gaga.
Yeah. I don't even know the answer. I'll tell you, I don't know.
Style.
Yeah, because I would have said like Tina Turner, because she had some style. All of them.
So
did.
does Cher.
Yeah, and so does Diana Ross.
Yeah.
The answer, Grace Jones.
Never would have said that.
Nope, never would have either. I think we needed more details on that one. And then 5th, finally, Broadway and theater fans should know this one. Okay, Lois, you ready for this? What is the nickname for New York City's famous theater district? Okay, the Strip, Music Row, Broadway, or the West End?
I would think Broadway.
It is Broadway. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Lois. There you go. You get the positive bell. Good job. Lois Stehlik, our winner today. The West End, by the way, is London's big theater district, the West End. So there you go. 5 quick little fun trivia questions for Lois Stehlik. She did pretty good.
She did really good.
Yeah. So congratulations, Lois.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Well, any final questions before we go? We just wanted to have a little fun today, but any final question or any final thoughts, but not
No.
questions, but thoughts before you go today?
No, I'm good. Come see me.
All right. Jason,
Go see Lois.
go see Lois. Well, there she is, Lois Stehlik, everyone. We don't have Josh here to clap, so we'll give her the bell again. And to go to Old Town Theater, you can go online, oldtowntheater-huntsville.org for more information. And again, text in PUP for your chance to win Puppy Pals live tickets on Sunday, June the 7th. That's at 4 o'clock, 936-339-0139. Lois, thanks.
You're welcome.
Come
Thank
back
you
and
for
see
letting me
us.
come.
You're always welcome. You have the link, so anytime you want to come on, come hang out
Okay.
with us. All right, we'll take a break. Hey, for those of you on Spirit 94.3, we'll get back to more music and programming. The rest of it we will keep right here on social media as we continue on. This is your show. It's Good Morning Huntsville, and we'll be back in a moment. Thanks, guys.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools. Education you can trust.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Hey friend, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to let you know that Elliott's Jewelers right here in Huntsville, they're celebrating World Diamond Day all month long with a special annual diamond event. Right now, through May the 31st, you can save 30% on in-stock diamond jewelry valued at $3,000 or more. So whether you're shopping that perfect gift for your mother, an anniversary, an engagement ring, or a gift that says more than words can, Elliott's Jewelers offers personalized service by appointment only. They also offer custom designs, jewelry repair, gold buying, appraisals, and restoration. You can book your appointment today at Elliott's Jewelers right here in Huntsville. Visit them online to book that appointment at elliotsjewelers.com.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments.
So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Making disciples of all nations from here to the world. Spirit 94.3.
Hello, buddy.
Yeah, we're back.
Hello, buddy. Welcome back at it, buddy. Hey, somebody needs to text in for those pup. You know, we didn't get any Puppy Pals text messages yet. And there's a lot of people watching this morning.
I know.
A lot of people
wants
listening.
to go see the puppy show.
Well, it's a Sunday deal, and maybe some don't want to go. But I'm going to tell you straight up. Straight up. You need to go to the Puppy Pals. I want to go.
Hey, I would text him, but I'm not allowed because I'm on the.
Well, if we don't get any,
show.
maybe you can. If we don't get any, man, I'll just go ahead and bend the rules here. You know what I'm saying?
Bend the rules.
Old Bender. Look, here he is. Watch this right here. Here he is. There he is. Whoa,
The
look
old-
at it.
the
Look,
old Bender?
Look at old Bender.
Yeah.
I knew a guy named Gene Bender. He's in the radio business. He's actually on the board of like the NRB, the National Religious Broadcasters.
Really?
Yeah. Gene Bender.
Gene Bender.
Old Bender. Old Bender over here.
Mm-hmm. I can nod at you too.
I'm just trying to have awkward silence real quick while that camera's on Jason. Look at this guy. I mean, look at the joy of this guy right here. You know, it's good to have you on, Jason.
I'm glad.
Well, what's been going on? You know, we are here. I want to bring Jason in on a few discussions here in a moment. I do want to thank, though, by the way, Elliot's Jewelers for all of your jewelry needs. Go by and see my great friend, Mr. Elliot Herzlich. You can find out more information from Elliot online at elliotsjewelers.com. Maybe you're getting married soon. Maybe you're like, man, I really need to get that nice ring. Not me or Jason, but some of y'all out there maybe.
That would be the place to go.
Yes. Elliot's Jewelers for all of your jewelry needs. You got to do it by appointment only, though. He's got a beautiful showroom here in town. By appointment only, elliotsjewelers.com. I think it's 6 days a week, too. I mean, he is just going and going.
Mm-hmm.
And he will take care, just like he took care of me. I'm a wedding band. He took care of my wife on hers. And he will take care of you as well. Let him know you heard about him here on Hello Huntsville as well. Also, we couldn't be here on this Tactical Tuesday if it wasn't for Jason Thompson and Guardian Defense LLC. All things personal safety. They're online at guardiandefensellc.com. We also want to give a special thank you to Huntsville Memorial Hospital as our streaming provider. They are the ones that allow us to, they afford us the opportunity to use a platform where we can reach people from many different social media feeds. And so thank you to HMH for healthcare here in Walker County. HMH, they are here in Huntsville right off I-45 and a great hospital. I know Brian Goldgard and the staff over there, they do a tremendous job. We're going to try to get the new CEO on the show eventually too to give us.
I like that eventually.
Give us some updates. So
some up and dates.
Yeah, and we have opportunities here on this show. You know, one thing that I'm thankful for, you know, I have Hello Huntsville, and I want to get to a point, Jason, to where I've got about 20 advertisers, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to have to go out and fish new people all the time. Just 20 people that we can constantly take care of. Right now, we're at about 7 or so. And if we could get to about 20, that would give me an opportunity to hire somebody to come in and help so we can do even more and keep up with even more content and really promote more. Because right now, it's kind of a one-man band, and it is a lot because I'm doing this, and I'm thankful for it, but I'm also, working at the church full-time and Hello Huntsville full-time, and then, of course, running the radio station now too. And I don't mind. I'm not complaining, but it just doesn't give me a lot of time to go out and do sales. And so I really don't. I don't pick up the phone and call people and say, hey, do you want to advertise with it? Can we get your name out there in the community? I feel like I'm not saying it to be biased, but I feel like our platform is reaching more people than many platforms here. Not putting down anything, but we are reaching a tremendous amount of people through Hello Huntsville. I was looking the other day at our analytics, and in the last 30 days, we've reached over 180,000 people. And if you go back over 90 days, it's just under 500,000 people or 500,000 views that we've had across the content. And so I don't want to say amazing. I don't want to say people because that's misleading. It's views, total views across, which is a lot. And I know that there's great folks in the community that are doing things, and some of these videos of businesses go viral, but those are just one-off things. And we provide the constant promotion to help continue to bring exposure to your business. Viral stuff is cool, but it's just that it's viral.
It's viral. It's short-lived.
Here today, gone tomorrow, and that's it. And it's good that we do those kind of things. I've put out some videos before that have taken off, and I remember in Georgetown we had one about some runaway cat, and man, that thing ended up getting like 400,000 views. It was crazy. It was just some random story about a cat that they found like 18 hours away from where it was missing from.
Really?
Like that would be like a cat here in Huntsville and they find it in Fargo, North Dakota. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Apparently this cat got into an 18-wheeler shipping container somehow and ended up, 18 hours away and they found the person's cat.
Wow.
But anyways, if we can help promote you, I sent out a couple proposals yesterday for some really cool opportunities. We just want to bring exposure to businesses here in this community. I'm a small business owner. I've been doing business since, I was blessed to start really when I was even before high school, but really with an official business back when I was 20. I started my computer business and had that thing going for 14 years, sold it in 2018. And I just heard the guy I sold it to, he just sold it to somebody else.
Really?
Yeah, and he didn't even call me, man. We stayed in touch. We would communicate like once a year for the first few years, and then after that, I just moved here and got busy, and we didn't really talk anymore. Nothing bad, but I heard through the grapevine that he has sold it to somebody else.
Really?
So I'm glad it's still going.
Yeah, that says something.
And what's crazy is I looked at the address, and the address of where they moved it to is actually, it's in the same shopping center, but it might even be the same exact office suite of my very first job when I was 14 years old, and I bamboozled my way into working for an internet service provider, a dial-up internet service. Keith Stoll gave me my first job.
Old dial-up.
Yeah, I told Keith, I kept bugging him. He just wanted to pay to shut me up. And I said, man, let me come over here and work. Let me come over. And finally, when I was about 14, he gave me he said, well, I can't really hire you. And I was like, I don't care. I just want to he gave me a key. He gave me a cell phone and a text pager, a Motorola text pager.
A text pager. Yeah, boy, that was cutting edge in the day.
If Brian Adams was here, I was boy howdy.
You was boy howdy?
I was living it high life back then.
Yeah, man. You got the text pager, you got the cell phone, and the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
The bus would drop me off at Internet, and here's the fun thing. It was called Internet Gateway of Georgetown, IGG-TX.com was the website. I remember it. But it was called Internet Gateway, okay?
Okay.
We had so many calls coming into that place of people thought we were Gateway Computers. You remember the old Gateway computer?
I remember the Gateway Computers.
You remember? That was a big deal.
Yeah, that was a popular computer brand.
The cow, the cow logo and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We would get a ton of calls from people. Well, I need to get my computer fixed. Is this Gateway Computers? No, it's Internet Gateway. But those were some... I don't know, man. Those were some fun days, Jason, because I like to go back in time. Now, it can be depressing to go back in time. It can.
Well, I don't know that
it can be. This is. I've been highlighting. This is National Mental Health Awareness Month, and for some, if you go back in time, there's some tragedy there. There's, I've lost people in my family that I miss dearly, and And sometimes I get into the mindset of, yeah, we're supposed to be thankful. And I am. I'm grateful. And I'm thankful for all the time that I got to spend with my grandmother. And I always mention she and I had such a wonderful relationship together. But sometimes I focus more on how much I miss them instead of focusing on the good times that I had with them. And I start to get a little depressed. That's what I mean. You picking up kind of what I'm putting down? Sometimes if you think about somebody that you were close to, you get I get a little depressed thinking about it. And I told my mom the other day, I was talking to her about that. I said, Mom, I don't even want to talk about it though, because it just gets me down. And she goes, well, you need to be reminded of all the good times you had.
That helps.
And that's what did it. I said, Mom, I needed to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
And
you don't want to think about the bad times, man. You want to think about the good times.
And I'm going to tell you, as you know, Jason, the older I've gotten, there's a couple things that I've realized. Time really does go fast.
Oh, it goes super fast.
I mean,
just super. We take time for granted.
Mm-hmm.
People say, well, what was the old saying? Oh, I got more time than money. You have more time than money, to get things done. And guys, you really don't. Your time should be your most valued, possession. Because who knows whenever you're not going to have time anymore.
It's here today, gone tomorrow. And
unfortunately, in the business I work in, I see that quite regularly.
I wanted to read something this morning. I pulled up something a little bit earlier because I was thinking about time, and I just dug it up off my email here because I'd sent it to me. But it was I don't know. Maybe one day we'll have a segment called "Something to Think About."
Something to think about.
Something to think about. And this is one of those things that we think we have plenty of until we look up and realize how fast it's gone. Well, what is it?
Time.
It's what we're just talking about. And maybe one day, maybe today, like me, you're holding your children. And I go back and I think about the first time I held both of my babies, man. It was powerful. I have videos and like not inappropriate video. I have videos of when my children entered the world. And when I say inappropriate, like, from the right side. Let me put it that way.
From the right
angle.
Yes, camera angle.
Yeah, from the right camera angle. And but I literally have videos of my children entering the world. There was something that just in me that I said, when my children are born, I want to have a video of them entering the world. So one day I can go back and show them, like, this was you when you first entered the world.
Yeah, I've seen some of those, but from the wrong camera angle. That was my introduction to a family.
Oh, yeah. But one day you're holding that child for the very first time. And then suddenly,
in a blink of an eye, they're graduated high school.
That's right. I mean, you blink your eye, they're walking, they're talking, then you blink your eye again, and now they're riding bikes, and you blink your eye again, and all of a sudden they're talking back to you, and you blink your eye again, and they're at prom, and you blink your eye again. They've graduated high school. You blink your eye again. Now they've graduated college.
And you're a grandparent.
Yeah. And
soon after.
And this morning, even with me, maybe some of you are in the same mind. You'd give anything to go back to some of those memories.
Mm-hmm.
I'd go back to be with my dad and just talk to him again. I'd give anything to go back and talk to my grandma again, or to my grandpa.
Right.
And you think about the times that you spend with family. One day you're sitting around the table laughing and talking about nothing, and then the next Thanksgiving there's an empty chair because that person is no longer with us. And that's another memory that you would go back and give anything to have back again. And friends, that's why this morning, as Jason and I are talking about time, and this is the inspiration today, time is something that we cannot take for granted.
You sure cannot.
Life moves incredibly fast, and all the seasons that we endure, they change.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible says the green grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of God stands forever. And that's the one truth that we can hold on to. It's his word. But just as the Bible says, the grass fades, the flowers wither.
Mm-hmm.
It goes away. Time is quick. Friends move away. Your kids grow up. People are gone out of your life. Loved ones get older. And then there's moments that you have in your life that were just routine maybe or ordinary, and then you go back and think about those, Jason. I was like, man,
You do.
I just, I miss being able to. I miss putting a diaper. One day I'm going to say I miss putting a diaper on my child. I don't know how right now.
I'm not going to say that because that is not my thing.
It's not mine, but I know one day I'm going to say it, Jason.
Okay.
So the reminder today is maybe this, and it's simple. It's to slow down enough to notice all of the blessings that are right in front of you.
Yeah, you have to do that, and that, to be honest, that's something I've started doing a lot more here lately.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a rough day or so, I'm feeling stressed or whatever, or just unwind, man. You know what my favorite thing to do is when I get off work?
What's
I
that?
go home, I change clothes, I grab the feed buckets, I fix feed, and I go to the barn. And I don't just go up there and dump feed out for the animals. I go up there and I feed them and I just interact with them.
Mm.
Okay, no phone, no radio, no music. Well, there might be a radio playing in the background just so they have some, ambient sounds to listen to.
That new cow radio.
Well, no.
106.9 The Cow. Meow.
Well, I don't know. Is that a radio
No,
station?
but it's the one I'm going to create just for your cows.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Well, they listen to local programming. Whatever the clock radio is.
Enough to make them move anyways.
No, it does something, especially for the birds.
Yeah.
But anyway, I like to sit out there for 20, 30 minutes and just listen to nature.
Yeah.
And you talk about it's a nice little reset.
Mm-hmm. It is, man. It is good just to pause, and time is something that we need to slow down. Maybe there's something what was really funny is I wish that I would have prepared this for the show. But I was up here Sunday working on a few things, and Braylon was up here with me. It was after church. Mm-hmm. We went to eat, and we came. I told Bridget, I said, well, I'll give you a break. I'll bring Braylon up here to hang out with me. And so I just set up this studio. I put a little movie on for her over here on one of these TVs on the wall, and I got a little mattress out of the nursery and put a blanket on it, and I got her colors that Miss Molly got her and her markers. And I mean, she just had a little heyday in here on her own. And I was here for like 5. I mean, I'd keep her entertained for 5 hours. Yeah. That's not an easy feat. But all of a sudden, she got up and she sat in this chair and she started talking on this microphone randomly.
Really?
Yeah, she put on the headphones and she just started talking. And I was over there working, so I snuck over. She didn't see me at first, and I snuck up to that computer and I hit record.
Okay.
And so I've got about 20 minutes of her on a video just yakking away, and then I started talking to her and doing funny voice, and we were just having our own little radio program.
Yeah. And you're going to look back one day and you're going to go, that was amazing.
Yeah. And so, take those moments. If you see a moment, that's the time to pull out your phone and take a picture and record a video.
Mm-hmm.
Make a phone call to somebody. Tell them how much you care about them. I was going through my contacts the other day. A guy that I know has stage 4 stomach cancer. Terrible.
Wow, man. That's
out of nowhere. Good. Went in with pain in his lower abdomen. His intestines were twisted up.
Mm-hmm.
And while they're in there, they said, we need to go back in and take a look at something. I mean, this all happens within a matter of days, Jason. They come back and they tell him, man, we're sorry, but you got incurable stage 4 stomach cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And very strong Christian man. He's a former youth minister in my church in Georgetown. Big church in Georgetown. Former youth minister there. And the other day, and I sent him a Facebook message. We don't talk a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not anything bad. We're just not like super close, but we're close enough that if I send him a message or something, he would respond. And
right.
So I sent him a Facebook message. And then I'm going through my phone the other day to send Pastor Jason a text here, and I was like, well, I have this Jason, I have his number in my phone years and years ago. I mean, that number's been in my phone probably 20 years. And so I texted him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear anything back. And then the next day I did. Guess who it was? It was his wife. And she said, I inherited his phone number when we moved to Dallas, but here's his new number.
Wow.
And I just wanted to take that moment, and I sent him, and I haven't texted him. I've already sent him this on Facebook, but I wanted to send it to him again. But I said, I'm not sure if this is still your number. This is Rob. I was texting another Jason a while ago, and your name popped up in my contacts list. If it's you, I just want you to know we're praying for you daily, my friend. And we are. We have him on our prayer list here at First. Thanks to Miss Catherine. I'll tell you, Miss Catherine is an angel. You tell Catherine anything about who to pray for, it goes on the prayer list. You can tell her in passing. Catherine,
and it's on the prayer list.
She never forgets. And I told her, I said, I've got a friend who's battling a pretty terrible cancer diagnosis right now. But I told this man, I said, we're praying for you today. I said, I appreciate the huge impact you made on my life when I was younger. I said, you planted a lot of seeds. And sometimes, friends, we just need to pause for a moment and just send that message. We need to make that phone call, send that message to somebody. And there's somebody today. I wouldn't say this if I didn't feel it, but there is somebody watching today, and maybe it's on a replay, but you are watching, you're listening right now, and that name just popped into your head of like, man, I need to reach out to that person. Don't delay it.
No, because you might miss that opportunity.
Exactly. Don't delay it. Tell people, here's a big one. Tell people you love them.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, as guys, it's kind of like, man, I don't want to tell you I love you. I tell Jason, I say, Jason, I love you, man.
All the time.
It's not, my dad taught me that. My dad left a lot of really good stones in my river. I don't know what phrase. I just made that phrase up.
It sounded good. I was going to go with it.
Sounded kind of good, right? He left some good stones, some good polished stones in my river.
Right.
And many he did. And that was one of, my dad taught me the importance of telling people you love them. Because my dad never, ever failed to say, I love you. Today, maybe you need to pick up the phone and call someone and say, you know what? I haven't talked to you in a while. I just want you to know I love you. Tell them. Don't wait for a perfect moment for something to happen, because perfect moments don't really come often. And so don't do that. But the best memories in life, just like the other day with Braylon just sitting there together, the best memories are just made.
They're just random moments that
they're just made.
It just happens.
The Bible says this in Psalm 90, verse 12, Jason. So teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. And I think about that phrase, teach us to number our days. And the first thought that could come into someone's mind is fear. Like, oh man, I ain't got much. Boy, I better number them because I ain't got much time. And there ain't nothing wrong with having the fear of the Lord.
No.
You need to fear God. But we cannot live in fear of time passing. We live with gratitude. That's what it means. It means to live with gratitude. And we can recognize that every single day is a gift. It is a blessing. Every breath that we take, every conversation, just like you and I sitting here, Jason, everything. Every meal, every laugh.
Every thunderstorm. You know, it's a blessing.
Every power outage, every breaker flip, every ding in your car door. You got to just look at it in the right way, man.
You know, I mean, things happen for reasons beyond our control, and a lot of times we take it for granted, or it's an inconvenience.
I think about this week, Jason, and you're in this business and you know, of helping families. And, you know, I know that you guys get calls, and I don't know, you don't ever divulge information on that, obviously, but you tell me, hey, I had a call, I had to go here, had to go there. And you guys are in the middle of taking calls, and those aren't good calls.
No.
And you see it firsthand of, boy, didn't expect that to happen.
No, and it happens. It happens very, very often. You know, you're working with a family, and the family said, you know, we weren't expecting this phone call. We were expecting a phone call for, you know, maybe a different family member, but not this.
My mom, I talk to my mom all the time. It's usually me calling her. She says she doesn't want to call me because she knows I'm busy. I said, Mom, call me. I love whenever you call me. But when she calls me at certain times, it just doesn't feel right. And I'll never forget the day I got the call when my dad passed. I got a call, and I knew. It was the weirdest thing. Like, I knew what she was about to say, even though I didn't even. It's just one of those weird things. Like, I knew what she was about to say. But she calls me yesterday, and I answered, and the phone clicked off. And my first thought was, oh, no, here we go. And I was expecting. There's a phone call that I'm expecting to get. you know,
You don't want it, but you know that
it's not far off. Yeah, and I hate to say that, but we have some family members who are getting up in age, and it's just like that call is going to come one day. And so my mom called, and I'm like, and I felt my heart sink. This was yesterday, so I called her back.
Right.
There's some joy to this call though. She called me back to tell me that my taxes had came in for my property and burned it. I was like, Mom, come on, man. My heart was sitting here sinking. Well, it did because I don't have the money to pay for them right now. It's only I have a tiny little lot out in Burnett County.
Yeah.
And,
we've talked about it before.
Yeah, my godfather told me years ago. He's like, you need to sell that because it's costing you more than what it's worth. And I bought it for like $2,000, and I had an offer for $15,000 on it a while back, and I didn't want to sell it. But he told me years ago, he's like, you sell that and put that money into NVIDIA. Well, I'm an idiot because I didn't listen to him.
Right.
That stock was like $5 a share back then. Well, now it's $215 a share.
And that's after numerous splits.
Yes. And so my godfather is made out pretty well.
Oh, yeah. I know somebody that has a lot of stock in that company.
Yeah, and I know that company. I'm in IT. I knew exactly what they were doing. It's because of the AI and the graphics processors. I loaded up on NVIDIA to mine cryptocurrency way back in the day. But anyways, you don't... Let me go back to this. I'll finish this thought. But we all know that there's going to be a call that's going to come one day about something that's going to... It's going to derail us. It's going to take us off of a path that we're comfortable being on. And we have to be ready for that. But we also have to be mindful that God is so good. And I want to leave a thought with you. We're not going to sign off just yet, but I want to leave this thought on this segment. Is thank God where you are. Thank Him today where you are in your journey. Thank Him for the people that are in your life. Thank Him for the opportunities that He puts before you each day. Thank Him for the privilege of just being here on this earth. Thank Him for your children. You know, my Braylon loves to pray now, and she sits there for 5. I don't stop her. I don't care. It's beautiful. She says, thank you, Jesus, for every single thing that comes to her mind. Everything. And the other day, my son and I prayed at the altar here at the church. I asked him, I said, you want to go pray with Daddy? He said, yeah, Daddy. Almost 3 years old. He got on his little knees and he prayed. And you know what he said? He said, thank you, Jesus, for keeping my mommy and daddy safe. And I teared up. I didn't teach him that.
No, that was from his heart.
Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome.
It was a moment that I'm going to cherish, and I thank God for that. And so ask God today. Maybe you are in a season to where you're just down and out. Thank God today for all that He's done for you. But ask Him to help you. Maybe you're in this down and out season. Ask God today to help you to make the most out of the time that you have. Because we are not guaranteed another second. I don't like to say we're not guaranteed tomorrow because I don't want to speak that, but I'll say another second because there's a pretty good chance I'm going to be here for another second.
Right.
That'd be kind of weird if something just happened.
I noticed that you paused.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute. Good thing I got Jason over here to help me out.
I don't know about that.
Were you on the show with me one time where all of a sudden I started I had to end the show abruptly because I started feeling really...
yeah.
You remember that? It was at the old studio?
At the original studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
You were like, dude, what's wrong with you?
You're like, man, something's not right.
I almost went to the ER. I felt weird out of nowhere.
I know. I was sitting right next to you. And the color drained from your face. I mean, you like Rob, and then the next minute Rob was looking at a sheet of copy paper.
Yeah, I was doing my son the other day before the stomach bug hit him at McDonald's drive-through line. He just like this, and I thought he was playing a game with me. He ain't playing no game.
No, he's trying to figure out what's fixing to happen. And poor guy.
Well, just remember this as we wrap up this segment. We'll come back and close it out, but just remember this. The ordinary days may just be the memories that you treasure the most. So don't forget about that this morning. Well, I hope that encouraged some of you a little bit. Let's take one quick break. You got another 10 minutes or so, Jason?
I got a few minutes.
All right. We'll wrap it up when we come back. It's Good Morning Huntsville. Let us know you're out there. A couple of y'all have texted in, and I want to remind you, text in PUP
That's P-U-P.
Yeah,
pup.
not poop. But that's what I was trying to. Did you get that earlier?
Yes,
Don't,
I got
don't
that.
text
earlier.
in poop. Pup to 936-339-0139. We'll take a break. Got a couple of news for you when we come back. Some really good news here in the community. And Jason and I will close it out. Stay with us. It's Good Morning Huntsville.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
At Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, we're not just a place where children pass the time. We are not a daycare. We are a child care center focused on the growth, learning, and discovery. Every day, children engage in meaningful activities that build confidence, independence, and a love for learning. From reading and math to social and practical life skills, our students are active participants in their development. Ready to give your child something more? Visit tomorrowspromise.info and discover what makes our school different. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori Schools, education you can trust.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Hey friend, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. I wanted to let you know that Elliott's Jewelers right here in Huntsville, they're celebrating World Diamond Day all month long with a special annual diamond event. Right now, through May the 31st, you can save 30% on in-stock diamond jewelry valued at $3,000 or more. So whether you're shopping that perfect gift for your mother, an anniversary, an engagement ring, or a gift that says more than words can, Elliott's Jewelers offers personalized service by appointment only. They also offer custom designs, jewelry repair, gold buying, appraisals, and restoration. You can book your appointment today at Elliott's Jewelers right here in Huntsville. Visit them online to book that appointment at elliotsjewelers.com. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House.
For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
From Huntsville, Texas, hope lives here. Spirit 94.3.
It is a new morning here on a Tactical Tuesday
with the Star Wars theme.
It's a day where we celebrate the good in our community. A day of prosperity, a day of hope, a day of new life. And here on this program, we hope that you too are encouraged, that you wake up with a new mindset, saying, you know what, it may not be well, but it will be better. And as we stand here and proclaim Jesus is Lord, we're thankful for this nation. We're thankful for this community. And Jason Thompson, I'm thankful for you, my friend.
And I'm thankful for my friend Rob.
Yep. That's what I wanted to say here on Good Morning Huntsville. As we celebrate all things good, today, have a good day. Make it a great day. There you go. I just want to do that, Jason. I don't know. Something's wrong with me.
Hey, it was fun.
I'm trying to figure myself out still, buddy. Hey, a couple of real quick news hits I wanted to get to just before we wrap up here. Jason Thompson with me. Big shout out, Guardian Defense. By the way, Huntsville ISD has named their lone finalist for superintendent. This is Travis Fanning, a great man here. He currently leads Beeville ISD, 25 years of public education to the role. He serves as the superintendent of schools there at Beeville ISD. He's led the district since 2020, 25 years of experience, as I mentioned, in public education. That includes more than 21 years of administrative experience and more than 5 years as a superintendent. Just the other night, the Huntsville ISD had their board meeting. They moved it to the Performing Arts Center as they celebrated Dr. Scott Shepard. I think 7 years here at Huntsville ISD. Did a phenomenal job. Bond was passed under him. Teachers got a little bit more pay. I mean, he's done some great things. And as the lone finalist, pretty certain that he will be.
Yeah, it's almost a definite.
Yeah, so they went ahead and
as long as there's no skeletons in his closet, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, and so under Texas law, school districts must provide public notice of the name of the finalist or finalists being considered for superintendent at least 21 days before a final vote and appointment may occur. He is the lone finalist.
Right.
So that ought to tell you something. You just got to do the law now, and
you just got to follow the rules. 21
day of passing. So we're looking forward to welcoming Mr. Fanning and his family to Huntsville ISD. A new chapter on the way for the district, and a great man here. I know he's going to lead very, very well. So that is pretty much some of your top news. There is some tragic news out of Sam Houston. The Bearcat family is they are mourning the loss of Will Davis. He was a defensive back who passed away over this past weekend, and just a tremendous young man, a graduate senior from South Boston, Virginia. Joined Sam Houston after previous stops at Virginia Union and West Virginia. You know, we get a lot of kids from outside, not just – it used to be – Sam Houston's still regional, you know, as far as the talent comes in. But now at the FBS level, we're getting some folks from outside the state and some great kids. But just a tough there for Sam Houston and the Bearcat family. He's only 22 years old. The cause of death, there's people online speculating. We won't do that. But there was no official announcement on how he passed. But we just need to keep that young man's family in your prayers. I mean, I see young people, and I think about, as a parent, 22 years old. That's a short life, man. And I know it's tough, and so we always need to be mindful. Need to be mindful of our neighbors and people around us, and you know, we're not getting into people's business, but we do need to help where we can. So I know a tough one there, and we are praying for that family as we continue to mourn the loss of that young man. But Jason, that's what I love about Huntsville is people come together.
They do,
and we have opportunities here at this church to serve. You know, there's a lot of families in need, and I think that's what we should be doing. I know it's what we should be doing. If you know of somebody that's in need, stop and help them. We had a gentleman that goes to our church here on Sunday, Jason, and he said, you know, I was at Berkshire Brothers this morning, and our tire was flat. He goes, some random guy just came up, aired up his tire for him. He still got here to church on time.
Isn't
that cool?
That is cool.
I saw a meme the other day that said, it was a picture of Jesus, said, did you forget what I told you? Love thy neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
And I made a comment the other day on social media. I said, you can tell who pays attention at church on Sunday by how they treat servers when they go out to eat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that.
And it's the truth.
It is.
I was out. Bridget and I, we go down to I guess the Conroe area once in a while to go eat over at I forget, Gringo's, I think it is. Went in there after church service one day, man. Some couple just ripping into that server, and they were dressed in their Sunday best.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, y'all didn't pay attention at all.
Yeah, they hadn't been paying attention for a while, evidently.
And you know what's sad about that situation is that young lady that was their server, maybe she was even thinking about, maybe I need to go to church. And now that just ruined her whole idea about going to church.
That it can.
That's why we got to be mindful of how we act around people. There is other things happening here in our community. 7 Brew Coffee, they're building. Boy, I turned around one day over there by Verabank, and all of a sudden I see the land being cleared. And then I turn around the next day, and there's this little stand sitting there. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I saw whenever it was sitting on the 2 trailers that hauled it in.
They roll just like Murphy Gas does, the Walmart gas company, the Murphy oil, the Murphy gas stations. They bring those in on a truck.
Yeah, I was coming to work one morning. I was like, well, that coffee shop's going to be open pretty quick now because there's the shop sitting on the trailer.
7 Brew Coffee coming here to Huntsville. I know that's going to be a pretty cool deal for this community. And I found out about a lot of these projects through the Texas Department of Licensing and Registration. I had no idea that this even existed, to be honest. And
that's like TDLR.
Yeah, TDLR. And nowadays, a lot of these projects that are remodeling projects and these kind of things, they have to put this on here.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're finding out about stuff that we had no idea about previously. Like I'm looking here, 11th Street, there's a retail shell building for a future tenant build out. This is happening on 11th Street. So there's construction here. And sometimes it will actually say the name of what these buildings are. And that's how I found out about 7 Brew, Dunkin' Donuts coming into Walmart.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of really cool things happening here in
I'm
Huntsville.
still a Fresh Donuts guy.
Yeah, fresh.
No, the Fresh Donuts over here on Sam Avenue.
Well, I'm fresh, period. I just
I
want
know you
a good fresh donut. So, well, Jason, I guess that'll wrap it up, man. Lot happening here in the community. Appreciate you. Give us some updates real quick on what's going on at Guardian Defense, man, before we go today.
Oh, we just plugging along. If you want to come out and shoot with us, give us a call. That's pretty much all we got going.
What is the other thing is too long didn't read. Have you seen that TLDR? Like there'll be this. I posted something yesterday. I said, if you start your Facebook post with my apologies, this is going to be a long post. I ain't reading it. I never read those.
Oh, I know.
I don't have time to sit there and flip through a novel on social media. So all I'm looking for is the TLDR. Too long didn't read. What is the summary of what you're trying to say?
Mm-hmm. That's where you go to the comments.
Yeah. See, Jason Thompson with Guardian Defense, TLDR. He'll just get right to the bullet. Here's what we're doing. Boom. Done.
Yeah.
TLDR.
Well, I don't have time to play.
All right. Well, friends, that will wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out with us. We've got great shows lined up the rest of this week. Excited to be here with you and appreciate you, Jason. A fun one. I'm looking forward to having our buddy Josh back. He's on a mission trip in New York.
When's he come back?
He'll be back on Friday of this week, so he'll be back Friday.
He told me I had to keep you in line for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Darren Grant will be joining us. He's a professor with Sam Houston State, but he comes on once a quarter with our Nooks and Crannies segment. So he's going to give us some updates on a few things that he wants to chat about. So again, Darren Grant with Taylor and I tomorrow. Thursday will be a shortened show. I've got to head to Hutto. In fact, they just called me, Hutto ISD. We produce their high school graduation every year. Mm-hmm. So I'll be heading down to Hutto, so no guest. And then wrapping up the week with one of my favorite people, our good friend, Dr. Richard Hendrickson. Dr. Hendrickson, a great man, veteran. He is the chaplain for the Sam Houston American Legion Post 95. Mm-hmm. Also does church service there now twice a month.
Well, that's good.
So he's going to be hanging out with us on Friday. So a lot of cool things. Hey, final opportunity. Text in PUP if you want tickets to that show. PUP, along with your name, to 936-339-0139. Jason, that'll wrap it up, man. Thanks for hanging out.
My pleasure.
As I end every show, reminding you this morning, we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there this morning needs you. Until then, so long. Good morning, Huntsville. And God bless. Have a great day. Have a great day, Jason.
Have a great day.